Most people believe that their money problems would disappear if their salary just increased. They wake up every day thinking, if I could just earn a little more, everything would be fine. But here is a question that should make you uncomfortable. Why are so many people with high-paying jobs still stressed, still in debt, and still living paycheck to paycheck? Think about it. Doctors, engineers, corporate managers, people earning more in a month than others earn in a year still worry about bills, loans, and the next paycheck. If salary was truly the answer, money stress wouldn't follow people as they climb the income ladder. And yet, it does. Because the real problem was never how much you earn. It's how the system of salary quietly keeps you trapped, always chasing the next raise, the next promotion, the next finally I'll be okay moment that never actually comes. From childhood, we're trained to believe that a good job and a higher salary equal financial security. Study hard, get a degree, find a stable job, and your money worries will be solved. On paper, it sounds logical, but in real life, something strange happens. As your salary grows, your lifestyle grows with it. The old phone feels embarrassing. The small house feels uncomfortable. The simple life feels not enough anymore. Without realizing it, your expenses rise faster than your income, and the extra money you work so hard for quietly disappears. This video isn't about hating jobs or telling you to quit working. Salary is useful, it pays the bills and keeps life running. But depending only on salary is where most people go wrong. In this video, we're going to break the illusion that more income automatically means more freedom, expose why salary gives a false sense of security, and uncover what actually solves financial problems in the long run. If you've ever felt stuck despite working harder and earning more, this might completely change how you see money. When people get a salary raise, they expect relief. For a few weeks or maybe a couple of months, life feels lighter. You eat better, you shop without checking prices, and you feel like you're finally moving forward. But then something strange happens. The money that once felt like extra slowly becomes normal. The new phone payment becomes routine. The upgraded lifestyle becomes expected. And suddenly, the same stress is back, just at a higher level. This is not bad luck. This is lifestyle inflation. Every time income goes up, expenses quietly follow. Not because people are careless, but because humans adapt fast. What once felt like luxury soon feels like necessity. A salary doesn't change your relationship with money. It only expands your spending capacity. That's why many people earning double what they used to earn still feel broke. Their lifestyle upgraded faster than their financial discipline. The problem is that salary increases reward consumption, not control. They encourage you to live bigger, not smarter. And the more your life depends on a certain income level, the more trapped you become. Losing that income suddenly feels terrifying. That's why salary-based comfort is fragile. It looks stable from the outside, but inside, it's built on rising commitments, rent, loans, subscriptions, expectations. The scary part is that this cycle never ends. Each raise resets your normal, and your financial stress just moves to a higher number. So the issue isn't that salaries are too low. The issue is that salary growth without structure leads to financial pressure, not freedom. A salary has one invisible chain attached to it: time. You get paid only when you show up. When you stop working, the money stops too. That means your income is capped by how many hours you can physically trade. Even if you work harder, there's still a limit to how much you can earn in a day. This is why salary feels safe, but secretly keeps you stuck. You are always one illness, one emergency, or one company decision away from zero income. No matter how skilled or loyal you are, your salary depends on someone else's system. This creates a mindset where survival comes before growth. You don't ask, how can I build something? You ask, how do I keep my job? And that fear shapes every financial decision. Compare this to income that isn't tied to our systems, digital assets, ownership. Those don't care if you're sick or sleeping. Salary demands presence. Wealth rewards structure. This doesn't mean jobs are bad. Jobs are tools. But when salary becomes your only engine, your financial life is running on limited fuel. Time is non-renewable. You can't save it, pause it, or stretch it. And yet, salary asks you to sell more of it every year just to maintain the same lifestyle. That's not progress. That's survival dressed up as success. One of the biggest lies salary tells is the feeling of safety. A monthly paycheck creates routine, and routine feels secure. People assume that as long as they have a job, everything is fine. But history proves otherwise. Layoffs happen. Companies collapse. Inflation eats purchasing power silently. Medical emergencies arrive without warning. Salary doesn't protect you from any of this. It only delays the shock. The comfort of a paycheck often stops people from preparing. They don't build buffers. They don't learn new skills. They don't create backups. Because why would they? The money is coming next month until it doesn't. Real security doesn't come from a company's promise. It comes from adaptability, from having skills that can earn anywhere, from systems that don't depend on one employer's decision. Salary security is borrowed confidence. It feels real, but it's not owned. And when it disappears, people realize they were never secure, just comfortable. Comfort is dangerous when it replaces preparation. There's a difference between earning money and building wealth, and salary lives only on one side of that line. Salary pays bills. Wealth creates options. Employees earn, spend, and repeat. Owners build, scale, and leverage. Wealth comes from things that grow without constant effort: assets, systems, intellectual property, businesses. Salary doesn't multiply. It resets every month. That's why even high earners can work for decades and still depend on a paycheck. Ownership changes the equation. When you own something, your effort compounds. When you only earn, it expires. This is why the richest people don't rely on salaries, even when they could. They rely on things that work when they don't. The goal isn't to escape work. The goal is to escape dependence. Salary keeps you active. Ownership keeps you powerful. The biggest danger isn't a low salary. It's having only one way to earn. One stream means one point of failure. When your entire life depends on a single paycheck, every decision becomes emotional. You fear risk. You fear change. You fear saying no. Multiple income streams don't make you rich overnight, but they make you resilient. Salary should be a foundation, not the whole building. When you add even one small system alongside your job, your mindset shifts. You stop begging income and start designing it. Financial freedom isn't about quitting work tomorrow. It's about removing fear from your future. And that starts the moment you stop believing salary alone will ever be enough. At the end of the day, this isn't about hating your job or rejecting salary. Salary has a purpose. It keeps life moving, pays the bills, and gives you a starting point. But the mistake most people make is believing that salary is the destination. It isn't. As long as your entire financial life depends on a single paycheck, stress will always be part of the deal. More income without control only creates bigger problems at a higher level. Real financial freedom comes from understanding how money actually works, owning systems, building assets, and creating options, so your future isn't tied to one employer or one monthly payment. The moment you stop chasing comfort and start building structure, your relationship with money changes completely. If this video challenged the way you think about income and success, make sure you subscribe to Money Uncovered. This channel exists to expose the financial truths no one teaches us, without hype, without fake motivation, and without get-rich-quick lies. Like the video if it gave you a new perspective. Share it with someone who's stuck in the paycheck cycle. And comment below. Do you think salary alone can ever be enough? Stay tuned, because in the next video, we'll uncover what you should start building alongside your job to escape paycheck stress for good.